Hello everyone, it is Lucy, and today I am here with a very special guest, the completely sedentary but no less enchanting Yesstyle Advent Calendar for 2022. She doesn't speak, but she does not need to because her presence is enough. It is absolutely wild to think that it is the time of the year where we're talking about advent calendars and things like that again, but it is, I suppose. I mean, I'm talking about it, so I suppose I'm the official bringer of seasonal tidings. So I'm a lucky little duck because the Yesstyle team reached out to me and asked me if I would like to get a sneaky peek preview at this year's advent calendar, to which I said yes please. The theme is beauty and the bakery. And I'm not sure if I've really talked about it on here, but for those of you who kind of sort of parasocially know me through the internet, I'm really into baking. So now having this beautiful advent calendar themed about desserts with tiny penguins wearing chef hats. Did they reach into the recesses of my sangria poisoned brain and bring this to me? I don't know, but it's so cute. But in today's video, I'm going to be going through the contents of this. I'm going to unbox it, kind of talk you through the products, give you my first impressions. I have a little bit of an idea what's inside, but as I unbox it, it will be like a surprise. I don't know exactly what's behind what day, and I don't know all the products that well. I don't want to spoil anyone, so I will put a clear time marker if you don't want to go past that point, and I'll put a little divider in so you just know spoiler town is starting and you can leave. So when you're watching this video, it will be mid-September, and the advent calendar is going to go live for pre-order on the 20th of September. So I'll put the link in the description down below and all of that relevant information, and I'll update it for when it goes live. The retail price for these bad boys will be $164.90, but it does include over $300 US worth of product. Okie dokie, so let's start off with day one. So let's get out number one. I love that they're little kind of pull out boxes because I always feel so clumsy with the kind of ripped tab. I just think this looks very nice. Number one is from one of my actual favorite Korean beauty brands, and that is Roman. If you don't know Roman, they are a very trendy, super popular makeup company. They mainly do makeup. They've started doing, a few bits and bobs in skincare, but I go to them for makeup, and I would say about 90% of the products I've tried from Roman are bangers. It is consistently one of my favorite makeup brands to shop from. I'm never disappointed. And the product that they've included in this one is the Better Than Cheek. It's this gorgeous little, really softly milled powder blush. I actually have one of these. I'm pretty sure the shade I have is the strawberry chip, but this is the blueberry chip, which is very fortunate for me because this is the one I actually had on my wish list, and I'd seen this blueberry chip color recommended for both cool and warm tone skins. I think it's pretty universal, but everyone was saying this color is super duper flattering. I did just try and swatch this for you on camera, but unfortunately it's not showing up very well. You can see it in real life. It is quite a pastel kind of milky shade, and I find that of course I drop it. Just dropped it into my lap, we're fine. I do find with these blushes from Roman, they are quite a milky kind of formula, and when you swatch them, they do look quite pastel, but I do find that on the cheeks, it translates differently. So you'll just have to, I'll include a picture of the swatch so you can kind of see what I mean, but they are very, very pretty. And I also really like using these as eyeshadows as well. So I'm very pleased about that because that is literally something that I already own and would own more of, and now I do own one more of. So I'm very happy with that. And number two is also a product I've actually used. This is the Isntree Chestnut AHA 8% Clear Essence. I think before this was just called the Isntree AHA 8% or something like that, but now it's called Chestnut, but it's the same one. I checked because I was talking about it on my skincare spreadsheet, which if you don't know, I have a spreadsheet where I review all of my skincare that I've used. It is free, and I will pop it in the description below if you have any interest. This has a really lovely, watery, almost toner-like consistency, and if you're just getting into AHAs and chemical exfoliants, I would definitely recommend this one. You can put it on a cotton pad and just brush it really lightly, or if you're a little bit more hardcore like myself, I kind of just pour it into my hands and tap it all over my face. Obviously, this is a travel size and the full size is a lot bigger, but it's really great if you just want to try it out for the first time, and also if you're like me and you just want to travel with actives, because it's actually surprisingly hard to find AHAs and stuff like that in a travel size. So shout out. Ooh. Hello, gorgeous packaging. That is such dynamic color. I love that really hot pink color. I mean, I know it's really in at the moment, but that's cute packaging. You know what I mean? It's dynamic. It's exciting. I always feel whenever I open these, I always ruin the boxes with my nails. Ooh, ooh, hello. What a delightful component. I don't think I've seen a lip tint shaped like this. That's very funky. So this is from the brand Moonshot, and I'm sure kind of K-pop YG fans will know that this is a YG owned cosmetic company. So a lot of the time, some of the faces for Moonshot will be some of your favorite YG K-pop idols. But I find that they always have really innovative packaging and like kind of futuristic vibes. It's very cool, as can be expected from a YG owned makeup company. I did look up swatches of the different shades here, and this is the swatch for the shade that you get in the box, which is Bang, and it is an absolutely beautiful kind of rusty rosy brick kind of shade, which is so pretty. Unfortunately, I don't find that I look particularly good in that shade, and it's not really the type of shade I wear. So because it's a lip product, I'm not going to open it so I can give it to someone who I know will really like the shade. I just want them to get it fresh. So I'm gonna gently slide this back into the box, but you know what it looks like. Not to say something we all know, but like Korean lip tints do slap. They are the best. My life has been forever changed for the good since I discovered Korean lip tints when I was like 15. In saying that though, while this says it's the lip blur fixing tint, I would say it's a bit more of a like modern formula of a liquid lipstick. It does seem like it's a bit of a matte formula. I can't wait to give this to someone. It's such a bougie little, Next up we have number 4. This is Pyunkang, which is a brand I've only in recent months discovered, and I tried their, I think it's the Calming Gel Moisturizer. I don't know, I'll pop a little picture in. I love that moisturizer. I think it's so great for the price point. And these are the Black Tea Time Reverse eye patches. I need to use eye patches more because honestly, your girl, she's not got the best sleep hygiene. She's not got the best sleep schedule. And I often am using copious amounts of corrector under my eyes to remedy this. And I do feel like sometimes a little bit of a, you know, eye patch under my eyes. And actually I did have one time back in my day of working skincare retail, I did training with this very famous celebrity esthetician, and I actually got picked to be like the model. You know, she like did the little like demonstration on me, which was so slay. But she looked at me and she was like, you should put black tea bags like under your eyes because they look like inflamed or whatever. She wasn't saying it in a mean way, but she kind of like looking at me and, you know, being a really good esthetician, and she was like, you know, like tea bags, like cold spoons, that would be up your alley. And I was like, thank you. All to say, these are Black Tea Time Reverse eye patches. I'm still currently testing one of the Pyunkang eye creams. It's not blowing me away. It's not like changed my life, but it's like, you know, a solid one. But in general, I find their products are very nice. Let me see if I can break into here with my little rat claws. I'm just gonna open the bottom. That packaging is so pretty, like the silver. But black tea has long been used as a remedy for your under eyes because the caffeine can kind of like depuff your under eyes and make them look a little bit more, you know, refreshed. So I'm assuming the black tea extract in these and the caffeine then will just make eyes look a little, you know, more yassified. I need to find better describing words than yassified for like positive things. So I will try these and report back because I like to be yassified. Alrighty, number 5, just sliding that out gently. Yes. The gang's getting back together. I feel like I'm just seeing all my besties. This is from ROVECTIN, another K-beauty brand that I've tried a couple of products from and been pretty impressed with. The Lotus Gel Cream, that's really good. And of course the toner, that's been really popular, also very delightful. So this is the LHA Blemish Ampoule. And I actually don't know a whole bunch about LHA either. It's sort of an ingredient that's kind of new to me. It does seem that this is a kind of chemical exfoliating product, but definitely more on the gentle side because the bulk of the ingredients are very hydrating and soothing. So you've got your niacinamide, your couple of different versions of hyaluronic acid, panthenol, glycerin, a classic. And even though he's kind of a little guy, this is actually a full size because it's 15 mils. So it's an ampoule, so it's designed to only have a couple of drops used. But yeah, this is very intriguing. I will investigate it further, but that does seem like quite a slay proposition. Let's go for number 6. We have here an eyeliner from Mizon. Oh, okay. Now Mizon is one of those brands that I feel like people don't talk about a lot, but Mizon have some real bangers in their repertoire. This is a long-lasting vegan liquid eyeliner with a comfortable applicator to create an ultra black intense look. Now I would definitely describe myself as an eyeliner enthusiast. Pretty much every time I do my makeup, we're doing some variation on a cat eye or a wing, but eyeliner is usually present in my better makeup looks. I'm not gonna open this because I don't want to, you know, start it drying out because I want to responsibly get through my current eyeliners. But I also have a sneaking suspicion that this is a felt tip eyeliner. And I know some people love the felt tip. And I feel like honestly, once you start with a felt tip, it's really hard to transition to brush tip. But I started with brush tip. So I just love the precision, I love the movement. So if my suspicions are correct, I may potentially pass this on to someone who appreciates and loves felt tip liners like I cannot. I actually didn't know that Mizon did vegan products. I'm not super well versed in that area because I'm not vegan, but if you are a plant-based bestie, then this might be the bestie eyeliner for you. Bad pun, sorry, but that's that one. Alrighty, number 7. Ooh. This is a good one, babes. This is the Beauty of Joseon Glow Serum Propolis and Niacinamide. I have actually used this product before and I've used the whole thing up. It is delectable, it is delightful. Just generally the price point on this for the effect it gives is so good. It does feel like kind of a one and done serum for me in the mornings at least. Like I cleanse, I might pop a toner on, I'll pop this serum on, and then it's like moisturize, sunscreen, we're good to go. And I realize that is still like a multi-step skincare routine, but you get my point. Like this one, it just does so many things while also just being one product. It gives you this really beautiful, like nourished honey like glow, which maybe there's propolis in that, so maybe that's why, but it makes your skin look like glazed. So I am pretty chuffed to have a restock of this because while I was using it, I was like, nah, like, I don't know, like it's good, but kind of like the more I went on using it and like after using it as well, I was like, you just don't know that you have such a good thing till it's gone. It's a really, really solid product and it has prompted me to check out more stuff from Beauty of Joseon, especially for my drier skin types, especially if you're in the Northern Hemisphere going into kind of crusty, dusty, dry winter season. This might be the ticket for you. I'm not gonna make any bold claims, but you may enjoy this. Okay, number 8. We've got the Naming Reflecting Pearl Fixer with pearl in it. Stop. That is so, ooh. You know it's a good setting spray with pigment in when they put the little balls in to make sure you can really get that pigment nice and evenly distributed. Oh, I kind of shook it all up so you can't really see. Can we see the pearl in there? Sort of. I kind of want to try it now. Is that naughty? Oh, that's a good mist. That was a good, fine, even mist, especially for a spray type. I don't know if it made much of a difference. I can't really see in the viewfinder, but actually, look, I may be placeboing it, but I do feel like I have like a little bit of an extra dewy glow from like before. I was wearing highlighter already, but like, I am a woman with simple tastes and pea brain, but I did find that quite enjoyable. Checking out number 9. This is the Fruitia Avocado Relief Cream. Now, I've actually never tried any skincare products from Fruitia, and I think this is like a little mini. And I feel like I always see their products and I feel like the packaging is always super cute. It reminds me of Skin Food a lot, if you know about Skin Food. Similar like vibe to me anyway. Oh my god, stop. That's so weenie and cute. This is the last step of skincare, and actually looking at the ingredients, because I have a tiny little ingredients list on the back, so you know I'm like, this is a moisturizer. It seems like from how they're describing it, it's quite a creamy one. And you know what? A lot of these times with these kind of like food inspired brands, like the actual food extract or the main ingredient they talk about isn't really like in it. Not always, but sometimes it's kind of like buried down the bottom, just in my experience. And I'm actually really pleasantly surprised to see the avocado extract is like right up the top. I don't really know a lot about what avocado can do for skin in these types of formulas, but I assume it's got some nice kind of like good, healthy, fatty yum-yums. That was very intelligent and scientific. But other than that, it has a lot of other kind of nice ingredients in there, but it does have quite a few essential oils as well. I don't know kind of how scented it is. Maybe we can have a little cheeky sniff. It's like mild to moderately scented, and honestly, unless it's a kind of sensitive skin brand or something like that, a lot of Korean skincare products are quite scented, so if you are sensitive to fragrance, then maybe this one might not be for you, but I'm keen to explore, because I really don't know much about this brand at all. It's not super on my radar, but guess it's on my radar now, because I have a little mini to try. Number 10, we have This is by Wishtrend. This is their green tea and enzyme powder wash. And I actually already have this product and I haven't tried it yet. I bought it a while back when it was on sale, I think. But this is a powder style exfoliating cleanser. This is probably gonna date, but it's like that TikTok meme where it's like 2 plastic Easter eggs filled with mung beans. But basically what this is it's this really nice fine enzyme powder that you add a little bit of water to and kind of like foam up in your hand. So you're kind of getting a gentle chemical exfoliation from the cleanser, but it's also like a gentle physical exfoliator. I don't know. I've tried a couple of formulas like this and I always really enjoy them and they work really well for my skin because my skin, it loves exfoliation. It likes chemical, but it also likes a bit of physical as well. I know some people now, you know, are kind of scared of one or the other, but you know, you can Hannah Montana it. You can get the best of both worlds. So I'm very keen to try this because I know it's really quite popular and a lot of people have really good things to say. But this is giving me a sign that I actually need to try it. And this is a full size, and these kinds of products, they last a really, really long time because, you know, it's a big bottle and you only need like a tiny little bit to foam up with. So these are always really great value. And if they work for you, I think they're a really, really nice product to have in your routine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's time to open number 11. This is from Neogen, and this is their extra slim metal maxi cara. This is funky. I don't know if you guys have seen these kinds of mascaras, but I think they are very interesting. Now I'm actually in the middle of rotating my mascaras. Oh, that's nice packaging. So I will take this one out to show you because I think it's very interesting. As you can see, it's quite the pointy little guy. It is a mascara, but it's super skinny. And you kind of put this against your lashes. It's sort of like a metal rod. I don't really know how to describe it. I've never used a mascara like this before. I do remember a luxury beauty brand came out with one very similar to this ages ago, but it was quite expensive, so I decided not to try it. But I like a good new concept. We'll see if it's like gimmicky or not, but the packaging is particularly slay, and I take my mascaras pretty seriously, so I am very keen to try that. That's very weird. Ooh, on to day number 12, and we have these from Purito, and they are another great Korean skincare brand, and they are reusable cotton rounds with a little baggie. I don't know about you, I've definitely heard of reusable cotton pads, but I haven't actually gotten around to trying them. And this is like such a nice inclusion because I don't feel like that many people would not want to receive and like try out a product like this. Obviously it's eco-friendly, it's reusable, and like, look at the little bag so you can pop it in like the laundry when you do your like hand washing or your delicates. Handy. But also, even if you do already have eco-friendly cotton pads, this is a really nice gift to give to like so many people. Like there are so many people who would appreciate this, especially me. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna try and use this for maybe like heavy duty eye makeup. I usually just do a double cleanse and I don't use cotton pads, but I also like to use cotton pads like this to put on like toners and things like that for my PM routine. And yeah, I think I would like some reusable ones. It is 70% bamboo cotton and 30% cotton, and they feel so soft, so plush, actually a lot softer and nicer than your typical cotton pad, so plus point for that. And there's 10 in the bag, so that's a full week's worth and a little bit of change of cotton pads to use. So you don't have to like, you know, because I know sometimes they only come with like 3 cotton pads, and if you do actually want to use these products every day, that's like, you have to wash them pretty frequently, but 10, mate, you can go in the weekly delicates wash. Love that. Number 13, Burger King foot lettuce. But number 13 is actually the Make Prem Peel Me Radiance Peeling Sleeping Pack. Make Prem is another Korean skincare brand that I've heard a lot of buzz about, but I haven't tried as of yet. So this will be a very good introduction. But this is an overnight gel mask, so you can pop it on at the end of your PM skincare routine, and it's got a little bit of PHA, which is really gentle chemical exfoliant. So it's going to kind of gently exfoliate your skin, but it does also seem like there's lots of really, you know, creamy, moisturizing, buttery kind of ingredients up the top as well to kind of make sure that it's like super gentle. I can only assume, as I have not yet tried, but I shall try. I'm also loving the minis because I do leave my house every so often for more than one day at a time, and being able to pack little cute products like this is so handy because it's often like when I go away I want like stuff like that, you know what I mean, like little overnight masks and whatnot, because if I'm going away maybe I'm having a good time and I would perhaps benefit from the extra moisture and hydration and TLC for my skin. So this will be my first time trying Make Prem. Number 14, and it is, oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, kind of hard to capture on camera, but it is from Korinko. I don't know this brand very well. I have seen it around on the Yesstyle website, but I haven't tried it myself. It's a little lip balm with little like confettis. If that's not festive, I don't know what is. And it looks like it's clear, but I have a sneaking suspicion that this is one of those like pH color temperature changing ones. It'd be funny if it's not and it's just a plain lip balm and I'm just like, okay, maybe it is just a plain. I just checked it on my hand and I gave it a little warm up with my fingy and it does seem to just be clear. So it's a clear lip balm, which actually, to be honest, I always have like multiple clear lip balms in all of my bags, and this one is particularly cute with a little like snow globe effect. I guess I'm 5 years old now, but and this is the exact kind of thing where if you're like at your desk or something and you pull it out, your coworker's like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And you're like, it is, isn't it? And if you're all stocked up with clear lip balms and you don't get quite as much joy as I do out of like turning this up and down, this is a really cute gift to give to like literally anyone. I'm so sorry. Did I just make the number 15 Burger King foot lettuce joke at number 13? That is wrong. It is number 15 Burger King foot lettuce. Okay, not number 13. Sorry, I'm issuing a formal correction. This is from Haruha Wonder and it is the Black Rice Facial Oil, little cheeky 10 ml. So Haruha Wonder are very famous for their black rice range. I haven't really tried too much from them. And it does say that it's primarily rice bran oil, that's 46%, and I assume that's the primary oil. Let me have a little. A lot of them are pretty fragrant. This is a pretty strong fragrance. I personally don't mind it, and I do love a facial oil as well. I just like to coat myself and go to bed like I'm a glistening, freshly grilled sausage. And I actually haven't heard too much about this specific Haruha product, but I do know that the black rice range is like super popular, and I've heard so many good things. So again, love a travel mini. I still can't believe I did that Burger King foot lettuce joke at number 13. That's incredibly embarrassing. Number 16. For a moment there, it rolled down like that and I thought it was empty. And I was like, that's a fun surprise too. Keep me on my toes. But it is actually this. It is from McQueen, New York, and it is their Auto Brown Pencil in Waterproof. I'm just gonna take a quick moment to put you onto the McQueen New York eyeliners. They're a brush tip formula and they are so good. And I think they're less than $5. They're incredible. I realize that's not this product, but like I do just need to do a public service announcement. The McQueen New York eyeliners, the liquid ones, they're so good. But we can talk about this too. It is in the shade Walnut Brown, so I will have to check and see if that is my eyebrow shade. I prefer to go on the like kind of taupey, cool tone side of things, so I will investigate to see if this particular shade of the McQueen Water Eyebrow is good. I'm gonna be honest and say I don't super love when they do like eyebrow products and stuff like this in these boxes. I do wish they did just like a gel or something that was a little bit more universal. That's my little like nitpick, because I feel like with lip colors, like we can all kind of try different lip colors or like the lip color before. I already know because I'm picky about lip colors, it's not the lip color for me and I'm like fine with that. But eyebrow colors, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So for number 17, we have this from Seoris, and I really like Seoris. Pretty much every product I've tried from Seoris, I've been really into. First of all, I love their packaging. I always find it really minimal and like chic. But also their products I do find just like really solid. They're usually more on the like gentle kind of nourishing side. So if you're kind of into that, they're a really good brand for that. Just very like, I don't want to say like simple because I don't think that's the right word. Just like clean, elegant, simple. I'm trying my best to explain it, but you know what I mean? Like just this very like look at this hand cream. You know, they don't need to do much. It's just like the vibe. I don't know if this will be scented or not, but my hands are crusty. So let's, ooh. If you're into like Aesop skincare, I think you would probably quite like Seoris as well. Like it gives off a similar energy. That is a beautiful hand cream. I have no idea what that scent is. Does it say? Okay, I did manage to find the scent because I was like, this is actually genuinely spectacular. So it's certified organic, which if that's something that is important to you, that is pretty cool. But it is perilla seeds, basil, rosemary, and cedarwood. This smells like you have just poured yourself a fresh green juice and you're sitting in the forest. I'm very into that, and the texture is very nice as well. It's not sticky, it's like kind of plumping. It's sank right into my hands. Again, the joys of getting to sample new surprises, because I wouldn't have gone out of my way to try a hand cream, but that is like, I'm actually gonna put that in my bag. That's very, very good. And day 18, looks like we're getting a full size product. It is the Sun by Me Propolis B5 Glow Barrier Calming Mask. Okay, this is right up my alley. This is a wash on mask, and it is with propolis extract, centella, honey, tea tree, panthenol, royal jelly, chamomile, rose. Yeah. I know not everyone's super into like honey and propolis ingredients, but my skin does so well on them. And you are meant to put like a really thick layer on and leave it 5 to 10 minutes and then wash off. And I bet that is going to be delightful. For me, if I'm thinking like top tier skincare ingredients that aren't like active ingredients, honey and snail. Any kind of honey, propolis, all that kind of jazz, it just really, really works for my skin. And even just gifting someone like this product, whether it's as part of some other gifts you're getting them, or if you just want to get them like one gift, this is like a really, really nice thing to gift someone, especially like wash off masks. I feel like they're so giftable because it kind of is like, it's a treat, do you know what I mean? Like it's not a necessity, but it's very enjoyable, and you're encouraging them to spend some time like chilling, like looking after themselves. And I think that is a very, very nice thing. And I get to gift it to myself. I'm gonna be cheeky and have a little sniff, but oh, hell yeah. It's like a fresh, like sugary honey smell. That slaps. Okay. Number 19 is this. It is the Extreme Gel Presso Pencil Liner from Cleo. I'm on a good run. I'm a hyped ass. Like this is a genuine unboxing reaction. I love the Cleo eyeliners, and the gel presso ones are really good. I actually think, I don't know if I use this kind or a different kind. Wait, let me check. Okay, this is a different kind, the one I use the super like fine tip one. I don't even know if we can focus because the tip is so fine, but let me just, oh, look at that deliciously creamy stroke. And I was only gently applying pressure, because I will say my pet peeve with like gel or pencil eyeliners is if it, like the pigment doesn't come off and I have to like really push hard. Ow! You know, I want it to like just glide on, which is why I use liquid liner, but that, and now I'm struggling to remove it. Just generally, Cleo eyeliner products are very good. I've definitely used some of the other ones before, but not this one. And I'll have to try it on my eyes, obviously, to know exactly how it works, but I can't wait to, because this is the exact kind of formula that I've been looking for. Number 20, again, looks like we're getting another full-sized product. That's a chunky boy. This is from Goodall, and this is the Vegan Rice Milk Moisturizing Cream. That speaks to me. I like rice, I like milk, I like moisturizing. Ooh, and it has that like kind of papery recyclable tube that I really like. And I think it's got instructions for how to like fully recycle the whole thing. Looking at the ingredients, this does seem to be a very kind of gentle, unscented, nourishing. We've got our classic things like, you know, our glycerin and our fatty alcohols that work really nicely in moisturizers. We've also got things like soy milk, rice extract, we've got rice bran. It sounds pretty tasty, and I've just put a little bit on my hand there to just feel the texture, because this does seem like my exact kind of moisturizer that I like. They're really kind of creamy, nourishing, but like not overly thick. It is a lovely light texture, but still has some substance to it. So it's definitely more of a cream than a gel cream, but not super thick and heavy. I cannot wait to pop that into my rotation, because that is so up my alley. I guess I'm getting my holiday gifts early because this is going very well. Number 21. A K Beauty classic. This is the Too Cool for School Art Class by Rodan Shading Master in the shade Classic 01. I will show you the compact. I just want to be careful because I don't want to ruin it, because I will give this to a friend because I actually already have this shade. This little guy here, little compact. I'm sure you'll see the inside, I'm sure you've seen this before. And it is what it says on the box. It is a contouring and shading powder. I will say though, I actually did recently get it in the shade 02 because they had this limited edition like pink packaging. I'll put a picture here. but I got it in the new 02 shade because it's a little bit more cool toned. I do still think this one will work on you if you're cool toned because it's sort of almost like a little bit of like a bronzer, but this is such a classic K-beauty bestseller. This is such a good get in this box. I feel like everyone who tries this really likes it. But again, if you are cool toned, maybe if you're keen to try this, if you're just looking and want to try like 1 or 2 products like that we're talking about in the video and you don't want to necessarily get the whole advent calendar box, then look into shade 2 as an alternative. But if you're interested in the box and you're a warm tone baby, this is for you. And if you already use this, because I feel like it's quite popular, this is for someone else. And if you don't like contouring, then this is also a really good gift for someone else. Alrighty. Day 22, and it is this from COSRX. I was wondering when COSRX was going to show up. Our beloved all-time pal, COSRX. And they were one of the brands that really got me into skincare, so have a special place in my heart for COSRX. This is their Lip Sleep Ceramide Lip Butter Sleeping Mask. It's a mix of shea butter, coconut oil, castor seed oil, lots of yummy little oils and things, and of course ceramides as well. I have not tried this before, but knowing COSRX and their track record, there's not a lot from COSRX that I don't like. And again, even if it's something that I'm not super vibing, it's usually because it's like not a product like for me, as opposed to it being like not a good product. Like their formulas are delicious. And I haven't tried any of their lip products at all, but I have tried their actual like face sleeping masks, both the honey one and the rice one. Easy recommendations, they're so great. And I'm not gonna dip into it yet because I am trying to get through another lip mask. How cute is that? And it comes with a little plastic spatula as well. Again, a nice little gift, or a gift for oneself, as I may probably keep this for me. Number 23 is a chunky box, and that is because, oh my gosh, woo! We have from 11 Village Factory a foot moisturizing mask. I'm the worst at like body and foot care, and I am a dry person, so I'm always just slightly crusty. If you didn't want to know that about me, now you know. And I am exactly the type of person that can benefit from foot moisturizing masks. So I maybe need to get on that. Maybe this is a personal message to me from Yesstyle that I have crusty little tootsies. That's pretty funny. I do actually like though, it's something that Yesstyle did last year when they include masks, like single-use masks, they actually include multiple. So I feel like you actually get a feel for that product. Because if you just try one sheet mask one time, I don't always feel like I get like a real sense of it because it's just such a fleeting moment, you know what I mean? You only get 20 minutes and it's gone. So I do appreciate that, you know, there's multiple of those kinds of products you can actually like really figure out if you like it or not. And with that, we're on the last day of the advent calendar, day 24, which is Christmas Eve if you choose to celebrate. Otherwise, it's just the 24th of December or whenever you choose to open the box. For me, the 24th day comes on the same day as all the other days because I obviously filmed this in one go on a day in September. So on the 24th day, you get sorry, that was a weird reaction, but this is the Peripera Sugar Twinkle Glitter, and these are eye glitters. And I love Korean eye glitters because they just have the right amount of chonk that you actually get those really pretty like euphoria level reflex. It's such a nice size. I have the 3CE ones and the Mood one. I've tried a couple of different ones, but this is the 01 Glitter Wave, which seems to be like their kind of pink and white glitter mix, which is like my favorite kind. So you can get like a nice little line or dab if you like. You can also get like just a really, that is a gorgeous chunky glitter. I've been really liberal in my application, but you can also just like dot it on. I love these little types of glitters for under my eyes or on top of my eyes and like the center of my eyelid for a little bit of extra sparkle. You can even see here from far away what kind of like pretty glitter and shine that gives. That is so cute, and it's got like iridescent like flecks in it. I'll include like a swatch picture as well so you can kind of see the full range, because I'm sure the Peripera swatches are a little bit more professionally done than mine. But that is such a nice way to like top off the advent calendar with like a little festive glittery eye gel. And with that, we have gone through the entirety of the Yesstyle Advent Beauty Calendar for 2022. I feel like that was a really lovely selection of products. Again, we're looking at like 80 to 90% bangers. And even for me, someone who is definitely into K-beauty, like I don't want to brag, but I feel like this box had a really great selection of brands that I hadn't tried before, brands that I love, but products from them that I maybe hadn't tried, and also some like just all-time banger classics that I feel like everyone will love if they haven't tried them before, or even if you have tried them before, then you get like a little top up on your fave. But again, I do think it's really great value, over $300 retail value. I personally will be keeping some of the products I haven't tried before, those kind of products that are my favorite, like that glitter. She's staying with me. I had a lot of fun just kind of like chilling and unboxing, just like I'm kind of like chatting with you. We're on FaceTime, but I'm filming it in horizontal. But I hope you found this video enjoyable and maybe gave you a little bit of an idea about whether or not this advent calendar is for you, or even if just some of these individual products. But regardless, I will put all of the information from this video in the description box down below. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.